I gotta say, I gotta make this political. I don't want to make too much my content political and other stuff. I literally told my mother I wouldn't put too much of my content political. But this is getting a little crazy. Today I just found out that a man has been murdered by this presidential administration's group that we call ICE. Or we should just call it the new KKK. I don't care if this video doesn't get a lot of views. I don't get a lot of views for our videos anyways. And maybe for the shocking matter, it might do. It might actually do get views. Because this man was helping a woman as they shot him 10 times. This will be put out on both of my channels as the newest video coming up. I was actually going to put reaction videos as the newest videos. Try to do a new special group, but I'm not, because we gotta say what is a little too much, and it's on camera. And I also found out that Fox News literally grasped the words of "You're not going to try to do this, right?" before they killed him, and this was a white person too. This really shows the desperate insanity. This is the last year of the Trump administration. The last year before next year. I just want to call for protest. Protest happened for Renee Good. Protest in other American cities need to happen for him because he was the way they killed him was even more crazy and disrespectful. And the more insane fact is they put his audio of them killing them on Fox News. And that really shows that they want a approval of strength. And this really shows that this is one of their last real major moves that they can really shock the country with. And we really gotta show them to protest. Use American rights, Constitution. And I gotta say, anybody who doesn't fucking believe in protest, come on. Look at what they did to this man. I can say one thing. This really shows what they are wanting to do everywhere else. We really gotta get rid of this administration. Vote in a impeachment and protest the actions because they don't have any more enforcement in any other cities in Minneapolis. They have concentrated so much focus there to try to create a terror campaign that look at Minneapolis, the Minnesota's capital. They have little uniform networks to fight this. Other words, topics, I just gotta say, in voting the new senators and people, I'm going to by myself look up places in local areas around Illinois and even in the country where you have to just we have to vote in the right people because ICE shows that it can never be an institution again. It should have never been an institution because it is a innately nationalistic and racialized institution. And if you don't think about it, it was the September 11th tax that started it. DHS was created for national defense, terrorism, or other stuff. Even though now they're the greatest terrorist organization on earth. Their organization, ICE, is now the greatest. Because why? They have KKK members on the streets. I'll be doing this until the Democratic primaries, and I will be doing bits and flavors of more near towards the election itself, but mostly towards the Democratic primaries themselves. Because fundamental tenets of voting in is that ICE has to go. ICE officials, DHS must be dispossessed as as a federal organization, and presidential power must be capped. 2. I'm just so shocked because I decided to make this video. I don't want to focus on any other ideas than ICE has to go. There's so much other political stuff I could talk about because this is really going to be the only video. So it can easier be erased or add or notice or other stuff. Who knows? Oh, it's it's kind of a mix of multiple reasons. Because I'll do maybe short form content. TikTok is owned by right wing Israeli billionaires now, so stuff that I would post on TikTok, maybe I should post here. Oh yeah, Elon Musk must be prosecuted for the crimes. Really, everyone in his administration, everyone higher up, has to be prosecuted. At minimum, Nuremberg trials. Because the Nuremberg trials was a joke sham that only got a few people. At maximum, every ICE officer that can be found and any of them linked to a death of a person immediate life in prison, if not execution. Every ICE officer at minimum 5-year sentence. 5-year sentence at minimum. Probably we really need 10 or 20. And fines against business organizations and groups that fund these terrorists. We won't be calling ICE anything other than a terrorist organization. Anything. We won't even call it a state governmental organization to say they have any authority. They're jokes. We should all have a moment of silence for actually there is a bit news. Minnesota has done a general strike. If you don't know what a general strike is, it's everyone in like everywhere just strikes. Doesn't work, consume, or other stuff. For a audience, for the audience, for anyone who watches this video, communicate the message of a general strike, and Minnesota is doing it. Communicate the message of a general strike everywhere. I will be spreading the message too. All I can say is